And good evening, everybody. Welcome to GhostBox Live Experimental Sessions. My name is Greg Bakken. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate you all taking part and joining in. You know, the first thing I'm going to ask everyone to do, as always, is to please share out this video. I would greatly appreciate it. We're going to do something a little bit different tonight, thus being experimental sessions that may or may not work. So I'd love to have as many people as possible come and take part because I'm not really sure what we're going to get tonight, and I find that to be the exciting part of it. I also want to be very clear as well that we're going to see this experiment through tonight. If we're not getting responses, I'm not going to switch over to any other box. We're using one box tonight, and we are going to be doing our best to get any kind of information from them. Okay, that's really where that's what I'm kind of thinking of at the moment. So just kind of taking a look around here. Ovilus is going off. Just says sip. So, what are we doing tonight is the real question. We're going to be looking at a box that I don't use very often, and it's not one that I don't think um, will translate very well over Facebook. But I'm doing some stuff that hopefully makes it so that it will work, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Everything will be clear in a second. But a couple things I wanted to kind of go through before we get started. Once again, please share out. I know a couple of you said that you have, and I do appreciate that very much. The usual, going in order of when it's going to happen tomorrow. If you would be so kind to join myself and Jeff and Chris, we're over and Joe over at the Warren Files. This is going to be my first time co-hosting it. We're going to be talking about some of the Warren's most famous cases. Now, Chris is Elaine Warren. Elaine Warren. Boy, I'm having a really hard time tonight, and I'm going to explain why that is. Lorraine Warren's grandson, Chris, and we're going to be talking about some of their cases. We're going to be talking the Conjuring House as well as a haunting in Connecticut. A haunting in Connecticut, Chris was a part of that. So we're going to be talking a lot about that, and that is tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Time. You got to go over to the Warren Legacy Foundation for Paranormal Research Facebook page. Please go there. Please like it. And there's going to be a great conversation there tomorrow. You know what? I can guarantee it. It's going to be pretty phenomenal. So please go and consider doing that. It'll be interactive. So there's going to be a lot of conversation going on there. Good evening, everyone else who has joined. What else do we have going on here? Because there's more. First of all, there is next Sunday on GhostBox Radio that we're going to have on Lily McNamara for Paganicon for 2023. And it's going to be really interesting because it's local. It's a great convention. It's all inclusive. So if you want to hear about it, plus if you want to put a convention like that on in your area, you might want to hear what she has to say. It's very interesting stuff for sure. And then, as I always do, don't forget, we have Ghost Story Beyond. That's March 1st. So it's coming up. It's not far from now. I mean, March seems like it's a month away, but tomorrow's the 22nd of February, and there's only 28 days. So, yeah, so it's coming up really fast, really, really fast. So that's what we have going on. I have a little bit of trepidation tonight, and I don't quite know why. There is nothing we're doing here that is, dark or anything like that, but it is important that I'm using a box I don't normally use. Now, of course, one thing that we're going to be doing is we have our usual suspects over here. Yeah, the bell is moving. Just prior to the start, which would have been about 8 minutes ago, I was moving around. So let's see how that goes before we start saying that is anything paranormal. I don't know how much we can trust the bell tonight because I will be moving around, and you're going to see why here in a second. But this is this is different. We have what did Davila say? Said nerd. The Ovilus just said nerd. So we have, as always, we have our REM pod that is looks like a lantern. We have the spirit bottle, which is Greg Koss gave that to me. It has the pendulum inside. We have the Ovilus. We have the flashlight. We have the old yes and no boxes. Um, we're going to, like I said, Linda, we're going to see what the bell is doing throughout the night, because I am moving around quite a bit. We have a different setup tonight for the box. That being said, I'm going to introduce you all to the spirit box we're using tonight. This is the Andres box, and tonight we are going to be doing something a little bit different. You can see that I am mic'd tonight, and I don't normally mic myself for the spirit box sessions. The spirit box is mic'd tonight. This is one of those type of boxes that is hard to hear through like Facebook and stuff. So I am wondering if if I mic it and it comes through on a different channel, are we going to be able to hear it differently? So that's what we're going to try to do. Obelisk. What did you say, Obelisk? Flashlight just went off. Flashlight went off. It says her and Brown. HER and Brown just came through the obelisk. And I'm moving slower because I'm wired basically. But the box itself is across the room from me. It's not next to me. So this is, like I said, this is very different than what we normally do. So just to put in perspective, we have a number of things going on here tonight. We have our table. Can you turn off the flashlight for me, please? Because you did turn on. Can you turn back off for me, please? We will see how that goes. We have the box. We have the Andres box. Now, the background to the Andres box is very interesting. This is something that was made for me. There was a number of them that were made, not a lot, but a number of them that were made. I got this in 2015, and I don't use it that often. But when we have used it, we've certainly gotten stuff. Like, for example, if I'm not mistaken, my friend Chris's mother came through, and that was at the Palmer house. We had a number of people come through. We actually had a conversation with a mother and her child who had passed away through this box. So I just feel like that there's plenty that we could do. It's going to be harder to hear, okay? Just know that it's going to be harder to hear tonight. And I just want to make sure you all are aware that this isn't like the SB7 that we use. This is a different type of box. That's why we're doing it tonight. It's experimental session. So we're hoping that we're going to get it's a different way of listening to everything. And I just want to make sure everyone's aware of how we're going to do it tonight, because I don't want to see anyone being like, I don't hear a thing. It's a waste of my time. This is an experimental session, and we're going to try our best that it will work. Now, it hasn't when I tried it. I did try it prior, and it had not done so. And I'm using it through a mixer. So if it does so, we could try two things. We could try lowering the pot, or we can try moving it back. Ovilus again spoke. What did you say this time? I know I see the flashlights off too now. Let's see here. Tide, TIDE. The flashlight's off. Can you turn the flashlight on for us again, please? I'm trying to decide whether or not you are spirit trying to reach out to us. I feel like there's going to be a lot going on tonight. And so it's actually not as close as it looks on camera either, Jeremy. It's a little bit further, I think, than what it appears to be. It's a bit of an optical illusion. When I start it up, it's going to be a lot of noise. I mean, a lot of noise. So, and then it kind of calms down. So we're going to have to wait through that as well, if that makes sense. We're going to have to make sure that we are patient when we do that. Um, and so I'm not sure. Kelly, I see that you are making a request. I am not going to guarantee that we're reaching out to anyone tonight because I do not know what we're going to get. And I don't mean that in a harsh way. It's just that this is kind of a different sort of night. So if we feel like we're getting some good communication, I would be more than happy to try. If not, then please forgive us. We'll try for Sunday or something. Um, yeah, it's going to be somewhat loud. I have it potted down quite a bit. I might even mute it at the start, but there is a lot. It's a different sort of beast for sure. So, uh, do I have weather tonight? We're in the storm of the century over here, Jeremy. We're going to get 25 inches of snow, and that is not a that is not a uh uh I'm not overblowing it. I literally we're supposed to get between, by the time Thursday rolls around, Thursday evening, we will have 18 to 25 inches of snow out here. So yeah, we're having a little bit of weather. And I'm also not hardwired in tonight. I forgot to do that. So we'll see how well that works. Hopefully it's not too terribly difficult. Bruce says it's beautiful. I'm assuming he meant the snow, and I agree. It is beautiful. I wanted to say hi to everybody. Jeff, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Denise, Liz, yep, Joe. Joe's going to be on. Yep. Marcy, good to see you. Heidi, thank you very much for joining in. Let's see here. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. And once again, folks, as always, if you are able to, please also go and support Mr. Brad Webb over at Cracked Skull Paranormal. Please go give his page a like. He's making a lot of great stuff for us. And I am grateful, and the stuff works very, very well. It's really exciting to see what he's doing and some of the stuff that he has in the pipeline, if you will. So definitely give that a shot. And let's see. Anything I'm forgetting? Tonight we want to protect. I think tonight we want to protect. I don't know why. This thing is always a different sort of beast. I don't have I just got a new bottle of holy water. I don't have it in a spray bottle yet, so I'm just gonna splash it around. Probably spill it on everything. So, and if you're wondering where Linus is, he was in my way this whole entire time trying to set this up. The entire time. If Ovilus just said November and James. So James? Yeah, James. November and James. So we'll see what all that has to do. Let's see here. Let's do some protection. Did I dress in the dark today? Goodness. Okay, so I just turned this on put this on because it's so hot in here right now. It's just ridiculous. It's cold outside, hot in here. Then I have a lot of stuff like on in here. So just incredible. Wow. All right. Start your heart chakra. Plant your feet. Just make sure that you're planted. Make sure you're in a good spot. Think about your loved ones. Tonight's intention is we would love to hear anybody who wants to come through. But as always, we want them to be of love and light. We want them to be of love and above. That is what we're looking for here. And I really want to make sure that we are looking for good spirits to come through. I don't know why I feel like that box is going to give us something else, but let's just keep it very positive tonight, right? And once again, folks, remember, you're more than welcome not to watch if you find that you're getting nothing out of it, but just know that this is something that may not be possibly not as satisfying as the SB7 because of how we're doing it tonight. We're just kind of experimenting. That light emanates when you call upon your loved ones, those who have passed, those loved ones who you feel like they're watching over you. Just make sure that you are always thinking of their positivity, their love, their light, and then just allow that light that centers from your heart chakra, just allow that to grow and grow and just grow as much as it can so it covers you completely, right? And then from there, you can just take that and just spread it so that even cats who are in your way the entire time you're trying to do something. Um, so, anything is possible. So, okay. So let's see here. Ernie's name is James. That's a funny way to spell James, Ernie. And he was born in November. Wow. Well, those were, and the flashlight's back on again. So, are you trying to tell us something by turning it on? But can you turn it off for me? I just want to know if you are somebody who wants to communicate with us. Could you please turn the flashlight back off, please? And then Marcy says, her dad's name is James, born in November, but he's alive. But my mom passed. Her name is Kathy or Kathleen. Okay. The bell is moving quite a bit. Boy, I can't. I mean, I'm not moving a whole lot, but I don't know what that could be. I just don't trust that to be spirit. That doesn't feel like spirit to me. But we'll keep our eye on it. But I'm glad you all are pointing it out. I really am. It's needed because I'm not even noticing, but I'm not moving. So, but I'm going to move here in a second. Why don't we do this? Greg, good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Why don't we do this? Let's turn on the Andres box, okay? Let's see what happens. I'm gonna put my headphones down and stuff. With a couple of days, and there's a QC clinic near you. Call now, 612-254-7123. QC Kinetics, non-surgical joint pain relief that works. 612-254-7123. That's 612-254-7123. Is it too loud? Scott, love you. That's how it's going to be. That's what I mean. It's a different type of box. I don't know. It's based on the dial that I have it set at. I didn't look. Is there anybody here that would like to talk to us, please? Through the obelisk, anger, reed, mammoth. Now, with these type of boxes, it is not uncommon for radio to actually be part of the response. Who's here tonight talking with us? Can I get a name, please? Is there a Kathy here? Feel free to turn on any devices or at this table over here, please. Dig in room is on the obelisk. Flashlight turned on. Bell is moving. Did we say your name at all? Is that why you turned on the light? If you said your name through that box over there, can you turn the light back off, please? Set them up for your spirit army. I'm hearing the obelisk again. I'm wrong. When I don't hear it, it says stuff. When I think I hear it, it says nothing. I thought I heard protect her. Anyone else hear that? Protect her? Now the obelisk said house. Dig room house. And then protect her through the spirit box. Who needs protection? I heard me. Can I get the name of who needs protection, please? Flashlight went off. Minneapolis is going to be radio. What time is it? Flashlight just went on. It is 10:28, nearly 10:30. Some name came through. Anyone hear what that was? I am. It's a different way of thinking when you listen to this box, isn't it? And we will adjust the speed here in a bit. Minneapolis needs protection from the snow. Yeah, possibly, for sure, right? Flashlight turned off. Bell's still moving. Can you move that bell a little bit more for us, please? I don't know if it's vibration from the box, so I don't feel vibration over here. Can you say bell, please? Are you having trouble getting through to us? Flashlight turned off. Bell's still moving. But if it's a vibration from the box, wouldn't the spirit bottle move as well? Now it's moving more. What could that be? You're going to see my hand. I want to see if there's any like breeze coming on it. I don't have the paranormal toilet paper, so I can't tell for certain. Go home. I am home. On the obelisk, soccer, cry, captain. Man, I'm going to be honest, it's not easy. Obelisk just went off again. That's why these are experimental. We don't do them all the time. Oh, come on, Brad. Well, maybe it's true. Now, Jeff heard that word on Sunday. When you heard demon, on the obelisk came salvation, new moon, 2 words on one line, new moon, and trace, Trace. Yeah, you got to try different things, right? Flashlight's off. Can you connect with us again through the flashlight, please? Can you turn that back on for me, please? Are you somebody that we know? One of us watching, we know you. Could you turn the flashlight back on if we know you, please? Bruce says something will happen at new moon. Yeah, it was a question. He's not being, I don't think he's being prophetic. I think he's just saying that he knows that, or he wonders that. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. In a couple minutes, we'll change the speed also. We'll see if we can get it faster. Spirits, do you know any of us here right now watching? Well, Kelly, I think I would say just make sure that you're protecting yourself, right? Many. You know many? You know many of us? This is rare. I'm actually not able to really see the spirit box when I'm talking to it. It's a very unique experience for me as well. Can you turn the flashlight on for me, please? I thought I heard in a bit. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Whoever turned on the flashlight, can you say your name through that box that's lighting up over there for me, please? You can hear it's going off of a reverb, right? You know, maybe say that you did hear that D word. Maybe that was more of a warning from maybe an angelic source. I don't know. You know, what's interesting about this, I don't know if any of you are picking up on this, at least this is what I think. There are layers of conversations going. Like, there are literally going over each other. When we use like the SB7, it's like they're kind of quiet. These are literally at the same volume going over, right? That's how I see it, at least. What do you all think? It sounds like a conversation. You'll love all, and then some guy's like, yep. We all hear that? Like, we're not even privy to what's going on. I'm warning you. Yeah, I kind of feel like that. It's like we are literally picking up their... Do you know we can hear you? Totally. Certainly. And we got James, right? Monica says it's like a crowded train station, multiple conversations. That's so true. Oh, Lauren, I'm so sorry for your loss. It kind of feels that way after I said, we can hear you. Thank you, Jill. This has been something I wanted to do for about a year. Just been too lazy to do it. Greg. Thank you. Two new words on the obelisk: warrior and manifest. The words have a string of meaning tonight. They're not random. They don't feel random, except for soccer was a bit random. Earlier, I got hell before we went live. Will you help us manifest? I don't know. I guess I'm liking the chatter. I'm enjoying it. I'm getting the words that I want to hear. Are you saying that we can manifest something? Oh, Renee, that's a good point. Because folks, remember, we got new moon on one line on the obelisk. That you would think that'd be two words on the obelisk, but it's on one line on the obelisk. Yeah, it's a crazy night, isn't it? In about 4 minutes, why don't we try to raise the rate? See how well that works. Lauren, your sister Stacy, okay. Monica, your hashtag is I am the warrior or just the warrior? Which one is it? Isn't it something? Oh my God, the bell is moving. I'm glad someone's paying attention. That can't be spirit. It doesn't move that way. I don't know. I'm finding that hard. Restore police and float. Restore police and float. You very well could have. Who's making the bell move? Can you tell us who's making the bell move for us, please? Did it stop also? There is so much going on here. I'm not even paying attention. I need to do a better job of that myself. Thank you all. This is why you're all here, because this isn't me. This isn't me doing this. Is all of us doing it. Did you move the bell for somebody watching? One of my friends watching tonight. Did you move it for them? If so, who did you move it for? May I get a name, please? It looks like it's not moving a whole lot now, doesn't it? Actually, it's moving quite a bit. Once again, if it's... You're going to see my hand, okay? Really strange to me. I hope so, obviously, right? Is there somebody that we should be speaking with in particular? No, and that's why I was putting my hand out there to see if there was something like blowing on it. I don't feel anything blowing on it. That's true. So that we haven't seen the flashlight on in a while. Could you do that for me, please? About 6 words just came up through the obelisk. I can't get to all of them. They all moved too quickly. What is going on? I'll tell you what's there now. Cents, C-E-N-T-S. Kelly, K-E-L-L-Y. And Wen, W-H-E-N. So Kelly, I promised you. Kelly with an I, but I promised you, Kelly, if there is a reason to reach out to Paul tonight, I would do so. So, you got Kelly over the box? I didn't hear it, but I'm not distrusting you. I sometimes it's hard to hear, right? You all said it, I'm saying it. On behalf of Kelly from the UK, Paul, are you here? Paul Lee, are you here? Can you turn on either the flashlight or say your name through that box, please, so we can hear it? Oh, you don't have an I, you have a Y. Well, apparently your name's been coming through the box and the obelisk. Paul, can you come through for us, please? According to Robin, Paul never left. Paul, for my own ego, can you turn on the flashlight for me, please? I would love to see you turn on that light. Kind of help us. You come through multiple devices. It would help me. I'd appreciate it if so, please. Whatever. You hear that, Spirit? Like, whatever. Did Paul say that to you when he didn't like an idea? Whatever. Honestly, Jill, I thought I heard just now they're a pain in the ass. Not them, though. I think they're talking about us. Should we try to up the speed a little bit? See if that changes anything? You all up for that? just want to see where I have it at. So if we want to turn it back, we will. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so now it's faster. We have the obelisk going off again. Well, this is interesting. This is very interesting. This is what the obelisk said. The first word. Best. B-E-S-T. The third word. Picture. The second word, though. Jade. J-A-D-E. Jill, is there somebody you want me to reach out to? Somebody here for Jill. See, I'm not a fan of the speed, to be honest. But let's try it, right? I'm taking my headphones off, actually. I'm going to hear it, and it's different to hear it without the mic and stuff. Is somebody here for Jill? Flashlight is when I ask that. Can you give me the name of who's here for Jill, please? I love her. Same female voice keeps coming through. Can you turn the flashlight off for me, please? What's the name of the female that keeps talking? How are you? How do you know Jill? Yeah, they're not. I'm not sure. Like, Robin heard Evie. Who's here for Jill? What do you all think? I'm not a fan of this myself, but what do you all think? My choice. You're the one that told me to speed it up to begin with. I didn't even have it on for a minute, and you're already telling me to speed it up. Yeah, I did too. I'm gonna switch it, guys. Hold on. All right, now we're back at a slower speed. So, I know you were. We're all just having fun here tonight, right? Some Spirit Box fun. Who's Devin? More through the obelisk. Kate, happens, batteries. Good night, Don. Thanks for joining tonight. We heard Devin before, Pam, and I was asked specifically through private message to reach out to Devin again. Devin, can you come through for me, whoever you are? Thought I heard his name again. Anyone else hear it? Chuck, just so you know, often you'll hear the stuff that they want you to hear. Chuck heard idiot. Who is coming through to us now through the box? Here we go. Can you turn the flashlight back on for us, please? Also, the battery's not, or battery, my God. The bell is not moving that much. Love you. Devin, can you tell me who you're here for, please? I heard that. Can we ask for one at a time to come through, please? above the bell where it's clipped. I seen it move up. Hit the bell a little. Really? Sucks like I've been called worse. Yes, by me. No. Hi, Denise. Thanks for joining us. All right. Another word for the obelisk just came through. I can't see as well as I used to. Frame. 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 Did somebody move the stand with the belt? If you did, can you turn the flashlight on as well, please? I didn't touch it. Did you hear that? Or I'm not touching it. Is that tonight? Is that like an exasperated Jesus? Jesus. Kind of like Mary Todd. Talk about what? Oh, it is. It was Mardi Gras today, wasn't it? Oh, that's interesting. Something to consider as we're going through radio frequencies, though. If it is Ash Wednesday tomorrow, if we're hitting across like a religious station, that's possible that that's what we came across as well. Just saying, could very well just be a message for us or a station saying Jesus, because, you know, tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. Just stuff to kind of keep in mind when we do this. Got it. Jeff heard go to the light. Totally. No, and please don't think I'm trying to dismiss it. I think it's my job to present all the options so that it's not just a nonstop of like we're accepting everything that comes through. You know, just you know what it's like. You all know how I operate. What was that, guys? I'm leaving or something like that? Interesting. Yes, it's a candle. It's supposed to look that way. And I would agree with you, Jill. Through the obelisk, through the box. If there's any angelic energy in here, could you please let us know, please? Battery operated, and it's meant to flicker. I definitely go and rewatch that section again. Your name came through, I believe. I think he said they never left. Monica, if you're still on here, let's try Phoebe, are you here? Can you say hello to us, please? I felt like I heard a woman say hi. The bell's speeding up again. I don't know. That seems too good to be true, if you ask me. Oh, did you? Phoebe, if you're here, Monica would love to hear from you. Can you turn the light on, please? On this right here. Can you turn the light on? There is. And that's the purpose. That's the point. This is what we want. Okay, sped up. The bell's speeding up. Who's moving the bell? I'd love to know who's moving the bell, please. Thank you for doing it. It does. It's no longer circular. It's going left to right. Oh, it is still going circular. Is everything that's coming through in preparation for the start of Lent? There is a pendulum in the bottle. Can you move that, please? Move that, please. Now, if you're moving the bell, why can't you move the pendulum? I think we would be much more believing if the pendulum can move as well. I think that's very possible. A good question. I want to keep talking because it took an hour to set this up, but I think I'm going to think about closing down. But though Brad does say he keeps hearing Phoebe. Phoebe, can you say your name for us again, please? I'd really appreciate it. I could see how that's possible. Yeah, very much so. Hi, Shannon. All right. Well, one has before. Thank you. So that's that. Now I can hear my own voice again. It's always so much fun. Um, let's see here. Should we do this again sometime? Should we do the Andre's box again? Did you like that? Let me know what you think of that. I do know that see, I find it here. I know that Jill said that was good. We got we got the flashlight back on again. Fell, Fell, Fell. So we got that. Feedback is let's see. Did you hear wow, or are you wowing something, Greg? Linda, that's a really pretty box, the Andres box. Thank you. It's pretty expensive, I will tell you that much. Good. Thank you very much. Yeah, there was a lot coming through. There was a lot coming through tonight. Oh, I'm glad that you got something out of it. Good. I'm happy to hear that, Linda. Thank you. Possibly when we're ready to walk down that dark corridor again. That reminds me, folks. That reminds me. Before I go further on this, on April 8th, unless things change, we are doing a special. It's a Saturday night. We're doing a special 2-hour live GhostBox radio, and we're just focusing on alien abductions. And we have 3 people that we have on. They're going to tell their story, going to tell their dreams. They're going to tell why they're going to be talked about. We'll talk more about that, but we're talking aliens for 2 hours straight live on AM 950. We're also going to simulcast it on Things, as well as MN Ghostbox, Parafriends, my page. So mark it in your calendar, April 8th, that we're going to have a very special Ghostbox radio that's going to take up 2 hours. And we're hoping to do these special episodes a couple times a year, like 3 or 4 times a year of that's really, big stuff. So I missed it. So yeah, I got my list of guests all figured out. But yeah, Russ, I know Russ. So yeah, there is lots. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. So definitely, once I get closer to that, I'll release more details. It'll be pretty good. Yeah, please do, everyone. Just put down April 8th. We're just waiting for the station to confirm, but we have the guests lined up. We have my producer Adam is going to be on that night, and he's a keen mind on all things paranormal. So we're definitely going to be um, um, having a conversation. He's going to be part of the conversation as well. And yeah, we'll have to figure it out. We'll have to figure it out sometime to do something more. That's just the thing, right? I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. That was pretty intense when we did it last time. So yeah, Monica, I'm very interested to know what your thought about that, hearing Phoebe, because it sounds like that she came through quite a bit tonight. once, before we asked for her, and then when she did. So, um, that's yeah. So I'm curious about what you think. Let's see here. I mean, I think there's so much that is right about this statement, personally. And I know that I'm also one that likes to categorize them and separate them out, so to speak. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. How much paranormal, speaking spirits and stuff, is it actually something that's more extraterrestrial, right? That we run across. There's a great documentary on Discovery, that is about the Hudson Valley, about what people think is paranormal, but is it actually, paranormal spirit wise, or um, is it actually aliens? Is it grays? So that's really interesting. So no, I think you're absolutely right to want to have an open mind about it. And thank you for pointing that out. Um, right? I mean, is that what we got to do? Is this the negotiation we have to do? If you're going counterclockwise, is that a yes? um Very much so. Very much so. Uh, Jamie Lynn, thank you so much for joining in tonight. Really appreciate it. It's good to see you too. Let's see. Jill says, I really do think that we all had at least one relative or loved one come through here for us tonight. And the message I keep seeing in my mind, the word love. So please, everyone, just know that. And I think it's a great way to kind of, really talk about what's going on here. I mean, we we always talk about Linda brought up the high vibrations. We're always talking about love and above, right? And those aren't just words. They're really what we should be aspiring to, very much so. um so if you got something good out of it, and I know a couple of you, oh, are we gonna get the final visitation of the night? Is this what's happening here? Is it time for the final visitation? Better late than never. Better furry than never. Oh no. Oh goodness. You're so heavy. The final this tells us that the show is over. Can you talk into the mic? Yeah? Is that all you have to say? You're in my way tonight, weren't you? Like seriously in my way. Huh? Do you anything else you want to say on the mic before I put you down? Certainly you're not hearing purring, are you? All right. All right, boy. Oh, good to see you. Oh. Oops. This is not paranormal. This is my chair hitting my mic. So, that's funny. Little liney butt. So I don't even know where we were. It's kind of the way that works. It's when Linus comes, that means the show's over or something, I guess. So with that being said, I do want to close the session out. I hadn't done so yet. So this session is closed. Any spirits who want to continue to communicate with us but do not know us, or not friends or family, you are not allowed to speak to us any further. This session will open up again Sunday. My session will open up again Sunday. You may continue to talk with us then, but if you are not known to any of these people, please do not contact them. Okay? The circle is closed. So, right. So, with that being said, real fast, a number of you are still watching. We had a good night. We had a lot of people on tonight. Folks, don't forget tomorrow, I'm co-hosting the Warren Files with Jeff. We're going to have Joe on there, as well as Chris, who is Lorraine Warren's grandson. who actually helped out on the haunting in Connecticut case. We're going to be talking a lot about that kind of stuff. We're going to do some deep dives here. And it's going to be found on the Warren Legacy Foundation for Paranormal Research page. If you are on any of my pages, I'm in GhostBox, Parafriends, my personal profile page, I put a link on my page today for this broadcast. This will be really fun. I think this is going to be a really good time. And then just watch. It's at 7 Central. I don't know how long it's gonna run. They said, they're trying to keep it to an hour, but I don't think something like that should be just bound to an hour because there's a lot to talk about there. Also, please don't forget to join me on GhostBox Radio this Sunday, Paganicon. We're talking with Lily McNamara. Lily of the Light is what she is known for here locally. She is a fantastic person, and we're going to be talking about all things pagan as well as the convention itself. So please definitely check it out. Got a little buddy here who doesn't want to be on camera, but wants to make sure I know that he's here with his claws. And then GhostBox Live will be Sunday. And then March 1st, don't forget, Ghost Stories and Beyond. If you're local, come to us, Billy's Bar and Grill. We're going to have some great stories. We're going to have some great stuff to talk about, as always. So, thank you all very much for everything. Thank you. I appreciate that. And it's good to see you, Jill. Thank you so very much. Linda, thank you very much. I appreciate that too. We've been on for a long time. And one reason why I'm okay with being on, because I'm working from home tomorrow because of the historic snowstorm that's coming our way. And it's just one of those things, right? It's just how it goes. And so I'm like, I could be on for a little bit. Plus, once again, it took me over an hour to set all this up. So it's like, we're going to be on for a while. We're going to make use of it. That obelisk is going off like crazy. Now the flashlight. Obelisk just went off like crazy. Wheat corner less. So I'll leave that with you all. Wheat corner. There was 2 other words that came through, and they went through so quickly, I lost it. So sorry, Spirit. I missed your words. Also, feel free to turn off the flashlight if you want to communicate with us. If you turn off the flashlight, we'll go for a little bit longer. If you turn off the flashlight, we'll go for a little bit longer. Okay. All right. Then then that means we're going. So once again, everyone, thank you so very much. This was great. I didn't know how tonight was going to go, but I'm very happy with it. I hope you all are too. I would recommend, if any of you are interested, I didn't do a separate recording tonight for it because I didn't really know where to put it, because I didn't know where they can hear my voice as well as hear the Spirit Box. But if you go through the recording again, I guarantee you're going to hear words that you didn't hear before. That is what too late though. Too late. And then it turned back on. It's take a listen. You might hear some more stuff, okay? And then if you do, let us know. Other than that, though, we're going to call it a night, and we're going to do this again Sunday, back with the SB7. If you need to get a hold of me, please do so. Otherwise, I will see you all later. Have a good night, everyone. Take care, and we'll see you Sunday.